Peggy 18.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Shieldwall here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. Well, honestly, after the last episode took me like 8 attempts due to the catapults being such a pain in the tushy to record it and get it up on the channel, we are back with another episode, so hopefully less catapults this time. We are gonna be taking a look at the Battle of Pharsalus, which should be the last battle of the second chapter, which is gonna take place somewhere in Greece. So let's take a look at the details and see what's up. As a result of a standoff near, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, Pompey's forces Caesar's army into a full retreat, but ordered his army not to pursue, fearing Caesar's reputation for setting elaborate traps. This caused Caesar to remark, "Today the victory had been the enemy's, but there been anyone among them to gain it." Pompey continued his strategy of mirroring Caesar's forces and avoiding any direct engagements. After trapping Caesar in Thessaly, the prominent senators in Pompey's camp began to argue loudly for a more decisive victory. Although Pompey was strongly against it, he wanted to surround the starved Caesar's army instead. He eventually gave in and accepted battle from Caesar on a field near Pharsalus. The city of Rome and its entire empire lay before them as a prize. So let's take a look at what awaits us. And I dared to take a look at the map and see catapults. Oh god damn it. There's one catapult on our side. Oh my god. Please don't tell me that these things actually represent catapults, because that's gonna freak me the hell out. Let's put some guards up on the wall. Let's get our standard in and let's grab at least 4 militia. So, oh god damn it. This is gonna be one of those where everyone shoots at everyone with catapults. Of course he's gonna hit my units. This is gonna make it incredibly difficult for us to contest any of these points, because I don't know where the catapults are gonna keep on firing. It looks like, okay, I was looking at the wrong base. I'm gonna be forced to retreat here soon. We are not gonna be able to hold this point for too damn long. They are... Wow. Yeah, that was not good. Really hoping there's gonna be a catapult. Beautiful hit there. Beautiful. I'm gonna switch to the spear. Ah, god damn it. Oh, that was a nice shot there from the other camp, but this is getting really out of hand. Okay, I accidentally pressed the Q. So I'm gonna send my units to fight them off. Unfortunately, that did not work well. And if I know anything about this game, the damn gate is gonna get closed right in front of my goddamn face. So I'm not really sure how should I be too eager to... I was really hoping one of these catapult shots is gonna... Oh god damn it, there's another enemy at the gates. So let's put in some militia to be ready. I'm gonna try to guide the blue ones to the brown ones. Step away from the gate. Stop this one from pursuing me. He's gonna require one more shot to the face, most likely. I really hate the fact that I cannot control the damn gate myself. Okay, that works out fairly well. So we're gonna ask for the units to try and follow us. And I'm gonna be forced to somehow get the upgrade for Gate Crasher, because there are just so many crates, and if the catapults are gonna be going after the largest forces here. Okay, now the brown is pushing on whatever that color is. We got actually shot at by 2 catapults. This is gonna be so much freaking fun. The capture of the flags is taking way too damn long, and I really am wondering why the hell I am being focused by everyone. Okay, so Can we actually recruit forces on these middle tents? It looks like no. Okay, what if I were to decide and press onward on Brown's forces? Trying to get at least some damage in. We got one militia fighting the gate. That's not really effective. I was able to get a headshot, a second one. At least if I get the defenders out of the damn gates, that's gonna be awesome. So there are overall 4 flags in between the forts. Brown is pushing against us, so we're gonna definitely have to do something regarding that. We're gonna have to save up for some horses. Brown is capturing the point. We're gonna have to try and contest one of the other flags because having only one is definitely not the best thing for my income here. I don't really want to get a large force right now because that's not gonna be that helpful. So let's go for the upgrade for our flag bearer or our centurion if you would prefer. Okay, wow, they can actually shoot within the walls, so that's gonna be annoying as hell. I need at least 4 units to help me capture this at somewhat of a decent speed. Otherwise, this is gonna be a total freaking nightmare. And I cannot stay within these walls because we have 35 minutes in order to try and capture all the enemy positions. And if we are gonna hold 2 forts, and that means that there are 2 catapults which are going to be bombarding the enemy forces, while the enemy is going to have only 1 catapult at their disposal, which would be beneficial for me. Okay, so let's get the units. And we are going to try to go for... You know what? Let's go for Brown. Flag over here. Purple forces, I'm not sure if they're going to be trying to contest our position, but it looks like purple is, or is that blue? They are really aggressive, but their forces have just been hit with 2 catapult shots, so I'm going to have to monitor what's going to happen with these 2 forts and if they're going to try to shoot at us. So obviously there is 1 projectile, there is the second one. I was able to dodge it this time. And I'm not sure if that is the entire Brown force. And they unfortunately were not properly hit there. So let's try to send in our units. I'm going to try to get rid of the defender if my flag bearer would move away. I need to time this so that I actually hit him when he's not lunging back, so I can hit him in the head. Get that kill. It looks like the enemy is actually trying to contest that flag over there. So if I would, in the meantime, contest their fort, this would give me a great advantage unless that catapult is gonna try to replicate that damn thing. That was not funny. Okay, A is still being held by us. It looks like the catapult has stopped firing. I'm gonna have to definitely put in some defenders here because we do not possess the gate. So at least 3 of them would be beneficial. We're gonna get some militia in. And we can now try and start contesting this flag over here. So we are basically owning 1/2 of the map except of the flags. It looks like purple and brown are gonna be fighting close to one another, so we're gonna try to use the safety that only 2 catapults are gonna be able to shoot at us at this time. And I'm not sure if I want to go for that flag over there. It might be a good way to try and pull the enemy forces outside from the safety of the fortifications. And by doing so, we might be able to strike them using our 2 catapults. The issue is I'm gonna have to return over there in order to defend the newly acquired fort, because our 3 defenders, yeah, they're not gonna last. That's just too many brown forces, to be perfectly honest. And if we manage to succeed here, we should be able to theoretically fend off brown forces and secure ourselves getting rid of one of the players. So this has definitely worked well. We can put in the repair for the gate in order to make sure that this is not going to be an issue. Brown units do not possess that many forces at this point. The question is if we're going to get targeted, because that fort over there can try to pull off a shot at us as we're trying to contest the last remaining brown flags. It looks like purple is trying to push. Fortunately, I wasn't paying attention there for a bit, and our forces got hit pretty damn badly. Okay, what would be a good idea is to contest that flag over there, but I think getting some reinforcements in here would be beneficial. We're gonna try to contest another flag. And I do understand that militia is not the best force in order to try and contest a gate, but we gotta do what we gotta do. So let's get all the forces gathered. And the most optimal strategy here would be to wait for the purple and the blue to try and push out of their forts so that they can try to battle over there. And once that is happening, we can try and contest purple's camp. Although I should try to focus blue because he has more flags. So I'm assuming that they're gonna have access to more gold and therefore are gonna be deadlier when it comes to research of technology and such. Also, I see that the catapult is actually bombarding purple's flags, which is telling me that they are not pushing their forces outside of the wall. So the only other force which can be now targeted is the blue force by our 2 catapults. And blue is not trying to hold back when it comes to attacking us. So now we have the issue that both purple and both blue can try and attack us. We're gonna stand by again. I do not understand why do some of these forces intentionally keep purchasing spear classes, because they are not that efficient. Especially even compared to like the militia class. It looks like blue is pushing out. So unless our forces get hit with a catapult, I'm gonna try to push for the enemy gates. And once again, I'm gonna try to do my job of taking out the defenders. Hopefully my aim has improved at least tiny bits. There was a lucky dodge. Okay, it looks like unfortunately blue is returning. So we weren't able to do our job that well, and we have lost majority of our forces. And I don't even know which catapult was that. Yeah, that was our catapult, which successfully hit the blue forces, but this ain't gonna work. Oh, beautiful. The issue is we do not have any forces to support our push. And purple has gained enough time to mass forces to push either for the flag and then return. And because blue is screwing around here, then they're gonna theoretically push for that flag over there. So I need to be careful on how I try to do this. I do see that they are shooting at me, so we're gonna go for our legionary class. Oh, come on, stand up. And we are gonna be gathering some legionnaires. That was lucky. We're gonna go with some militia too, and I'm gonna actually try to go again against the blue forces. Totally did not see that projectile flying in because my microphone is actually hanging up from the stand, and it's kind of exactly at that angle at which that projectile was directed at me. That was a lucky shot. I was able to get in. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Now, I'm not sure who is actually shooting at us at this point. I certainly do not appreciate it. Oh, come on. Well, at least our forces are holding the position. I'm gonna go for the respawn. This is gonna definitely affect how many units I can recruit, but we need to keep the pressure building up. It looks like it's only between me... No, it's still between us and purple and blue. This is gonna be an issue. So combining militia with the Praetorians, that's actually working fairly well. They got hit pretty badly there. So it looks like they were all killed and were not able to finish contesting this flag. Now their gate should still be busted. So the question is, how many units were they able to raise in the meantime? They have only that one flag, huh? Nice hit there. So I'm gonna actually try to run inside if I don't get headshotted. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me with this catapult thing. Really? How is that even fair? I'm gonna go again for our legionaries. They're a bit more pricey, but it's fine. Come on, fellas. We're gonna have to try and dodge that projectile. That was lucky enough for us. Usually they are deadly accurate, as you can see on blue forces. Purple has not tried to push out yet into our red fort over there. However, our units are definitely feeling the push of the catapult. And now I'm kind of wondering if I should really try to push inside. Because I'm quite sure that the freaking catapult is just gonna try to shoot at me. Yeah, if you're just gonna stand there, I'm just gonna try to miss your head again and again and again. So it looks like they did not have enough units or enough gold in order to acquire more reinforcements. We're gonna have to dodge that. Let's acquire units. I don't even think that it's important for me to be getting missiles in this mission, because let's face it, we have 3 catapults at this point firing at the enemy. Once again, did not see the projectile thanks to my microphone. I'm gonna try to adjust it, but I like to keep it like this because I know that at that point or place the microphone quality is really nice, so that's why I'm keeping it there. Okay, if they're gonna shoot again at this short distance, that is gonna be pretty horrendous. A purple is pushing out. You know what? Let's go for it. Yeah, because that's gonna slow them down from our catapults. I'm gonna try to stand so that their catapult would actually try to shoot and hit their forces. Not my forces, I said their forces. Beautiful hit there. That definitely did hurt. Now the issue is if the next projectile is gonna be theirs or ours. Okay, with 3 units, we certainly cannot afford to make a push for their gates. And if their catapult is gonna keep on doing this, they are much closer, so they have it easier for them right now to gather up reinforcements. Okay, that worked actually kind of funny. He just spawned in the worst possible place there because he is taking a ton of damage. And of course, we're not going to be able to re-enter the damn camp. I need to get some defenders here. And some Praetorians. So we have in each fort at least 2 fellas guarding. Okay, purple is being targeted there. They are getting bombarded. They are not liking it. But purple forces have already also access to the legionnaires. Actually thinking if I should just ignore contesting this point. That was kind of weird that that one projectile went after us. Okay, we did not get hit here. This is gonna hurt because the defenders are up on the wall and looks like they have quite a lot of them. It's pointless for us to try and do the testudo, so I'm just gonna push for the attack. And whenever those heads pop up, I'm gonna try to hit them with these javelins. Looks like there's actually 3 of them on this tower. Oh, come on. Pay attention, Max. You had some practice. Like they are regaining their defenders, or maybe it requires more and more spears at this time. I have unfortunately lost all of my units, but their gate has definitely took some damage. The issue is now trying to retreat with 12 points of HP with the enemy catapult actually hitting the friendly fortifications, so we should be a-okay. But 3 catapults on our end should make it much more difficult for the enemy to try and contest any other flags. It looks like they still have a hold of the F flag. We're gonna go and do this, and we are gonna research this, and we can research this. We can theoretically try to cut them off from the F. I don't know if the strategy from the previous mission would work, where I would just keep my units to like hold in one position and then try to do some other activity. I do wonder also if the catapult is actually dealing any damage whatsoever to those gates. Don't feel like it, to be perfectly honest. Come on. Take a headshot. Play nice. Beautiful. So that one tower should be completely without any guards. Looks like they have actually 6 guards. And I just got struck by my own projectile. Or my own catapult. It's always so nice. We're so losing him. We still have 15 minutes, so let's gather up the forces. Oh, they're gonna get hit. Oh, one of them got hit. Don't know if he's dead. Probably is. Okay, now that the gate is cracked, please don't get hit. The more units will make the move from point A to point B, the better. Really need to try and push in with as many forces as possible. While they are fighting it off, hopefully our catapults are not gonna be dumb enough to try and shoot through them. I'm gonna try to take care of these dudes. Oh, we are so boned here. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the purple catapult to fire and take me out. Okay, thank you, red catapults. That was helpful. Thank you to the defenders. Good job there. Trying to push them a bit out. They were able to regain their defenders. That was a lucky javelin throw. Come on, fellas. It looks like that was actually Purple's projectile because it came from back. Okay, so let's start zigzagging. Trying to make sure that the enemy is gonna not hit the entire force because they are in this weird line. Let's start switching and stopping. And I don't think they're gonna be able to shoot that catapult again. The gate still seems to be busted. So whatever we can muster as a force. Oh, come on. Not really fair against 3 of them plus catapult at my back. We're just gonna go and cut off their access to the F. Not at full force. The goal here is to just cut them off. I don't care how many units are gonna get lost on this run. As long as they own that flag, they're not gonna try to push out and recontest one of these 2 flags closest to their fort. So I really need to make sure that they will actually try to gamble with their units and push outside. And if their doors or, yeah, the gate is fixed, this is gonna make it also much more difficult for me to recontest that point. So hopefully we're gonna get our Centurion here. Wonderful, so we are gaining that bonus. And now the question is, beautiful shot there from our catapult, which was able to hit the guards. I'm gonna try to take care of the goddamn tower. Hopefully our catapults are not gonna be shooting at our own units while they're trying to just break the damn gate apart, because that would be just idiotic. There really needs to be like some management involved in the control over the catapults, because all that keeps happening right now is that we are never gonna be able to get within unless some stupid thing happens. And by stupid thing, I don't mean that I get killed. Okay, it looks like they are shooting. Let's get some mix of militia and Praetorians. And let's start zigzagging again. The forces are being hit because the gate is cracked open. Of course, of course. There goes our Praetorian. Beautiful. Try to dodge. I'm gonna try to dodge that freaking catapult over there. Come on. Okay, can that catapult actually turn? Beautiful shot there from our own catapults. Okay, the catapult is actually turning towards me. They're gonna be doing this and like trying to follow us up from one side only. That is the funniest thing ever. Unfortunately, as soon as I try to move away, Pompey and the other forces are getting respawned. I got hit there. Units are being bombarded. Come on, fellas. Make me proud. We can get all the research. It's not gonna do anything for me at this point. I'm gonna try to align my forces a bit closer so that we can dodge the projectile. The more units will make it to the enemy position, the better. Let's start again faking our direction. Okay, nice dodge there. We are at full force still. We do have those guards, but that's not gonna do that much. They do keep hiring back the guards. The weirdest thing is how the guards are like angling themselves back, so it's almost impossible for me to hit them from these locations. I have to take these less advantageous positions in order to actually land a shot. Okay, come on, catapults. Do your thing. Trying to guide whatever projectile towards the enemy units. That was just unfortunate. It's like he was waiting for me to enter through there. I do wonder if we reduce the number here, and if we grab more attack force, we're gonna have a bit of a better chance of making the approach. It would have been better for me to cancel out the defenders over at the point, but when we started this, I could have not afforded to have 0 guards stationed at the fort. It would just be idiotic. Okay, so 29 minutes, which means we have 5 minutes left. The Testudo is doing somewhat of a job here at this approach. So keep it up, fellas. Make me proud, make me proud. The tower got almost struck. I'm trying to see if I can clear a gap wide enough for me to squeeze in through there. And if we're gonna be able to get within, just might be able to distract them long enough to do this. Otherwise, this is not gonna be like your proper victory. It's gonna be one of those by just starving out the enemy forces and having more flags, which is not like real victory. So I would really love it if I can not get hit by my own freaking catapults. Even more of an attack force. We still have that freaking catapult, so I need to make sure my units don't get hit. They have 2 projectiles which they are able to successfully launch at our approach. That is the time window. I need to make sure that I dodge that second projectile with loss of as many forces as possible. We're gonna try to approach a bit at an angle. Go for Testudo for at least a bit before I put in the order to attack the gate again. The gate is repaired. They are gone. Come on, make me proud. Do I need to stand here? Oh, come on. It was their own freaking catapult which did most of the damage here. There goes our projectile. And now it's just a question of time before too many javelins are thrown in my face. Yeah, even the catapult. I'm so dead here. So the only chance I actually have here is to stand behind the catapult long enough in order for the enemy forces to get totally obliterated and for the enemy catapult not being able to launch at me any projectiles. But because they are able to regain their units, it's just a freaking nightmare. There's some of that balance in which this game needs to strive for. Beautiful hit, beautiful. Not good because I have 15 points of HP left, so like 2 good jabs and I'm done. There's my projectile, 2 of my projectiles, enemy javelins. Come on. I know you won't hit me. Oh, come on. God damn it. 1 javelin. Oh. Okay, that was pretty damn accurate. I would really love to win. But I have 2 minutes or a minute and a half in order to do this. And it's gonna take me like a minute to just approach the damn camp. Once again, faking our approach. If the game, or if the gate, sorry, is gonna get actually fixed. We are so royally boned. Okay, that actually worked out for me, trying to sneak under. It seems like the gate has been fixed. They have 6 defenders. Plus that catapult. Yeah, I'm well aware that there's only 1 minute left, princess. But if my own catapults are responsible for my units dying, because there is this thing called friendly fire, and I never have sufficient force to push through and try to take on Pompey's force. You see, I don't even know whose catapult that was. But those were my catapults. So I'm actually thinking we're gonna win this, but just maybe because I have those other flags contested and this is kind of a stalemate where they are just able to keep respawning enough units and I just cannot amass sufficient force in order to beat this. This is just idiotic. Again, it's the catapult fiasco. So is this a victory? It is a victory, but it does not count as a gold victory because purple forces were just stuck in there and they would refuse to budge. So yeah, I wasn't able to get them to push out. I wasn't able to really like squeeze in. It just kept forcing the AI to defend the position, and because my own catapults were shooting through my own forces once the gates were busted, it didn't really help. I would probably have to stand in a defensive position somehow so that the guards were not able to fire at me as efficiently and my catapults would be able to shoot at the enemy after the gate was busted, but we saw the accuracy wasn't really doing me any favors. So let me know if you have any tips on how to defeat this battle on gold standard so I can probably improve my score. For more fun content like Shieldwall, check out the channel. If you want to know what I'm currently up to, consider subscribing as I publish content like this on a weekly basis. I do playthroughs, comparisons, guides, I got all sorts of cool stuff, so go check it out. Link is in the description. Thank you for watching, everyone. Stay safe out there in the meantime, and bye-bye for now.